Welcome to Cafe Cedar. My name is Jehad. I will be cooking tonight for you the most authentic, traditional meal from the heart of Amman, Jordan to the heart of USA. Let's cook. Tonight, guys, we're cooking upside down, Maklube in Arabic, upside down. That's what's the secret about it. It's in the end of the meal. We cook it, we turn it upside down in a big family platter. That's why we call it upside down. That's why we call it upside down. We're gonna cook it especially today with chicken and beef and onion, sauteed potato, cauliflower, eggplant. The eggplant, for whoever doesn't like the way how it look like, is going to be actually melted within the rice. So you're going to get the flavor, but you're not going to see it with your eye. And that's the beauty of it. That's what's going to make the rice the most wonderful rice. We sauteed the onion, caramelize it, because it's nice to saute the onion before you add the water, everything else, because you might want it to actually get melted with it in the rice. So you really want to caramelize it as much as you can without burning it. If you want to get some of the skin burned, you can throw some of the chicken here. You almost steam in the onion. Before you were sauteing it, now because it's covered in the top with all the chicken, you almost steaming it. This is just a pure water. I just add on it like half a spoon of chicken base. So it's a pure water, just hot water. I want to heat the water this way the chicken doesn't take as much time. So now we have a salt. You don't want to add, since we have in the water cooked chicken base, that's already salted, so you just want to add a couple of spoons or 2 spoons and a half tablespoon. Okay, another pinch for you. Then we're going to add a little bit of black pepper, a couple of spoons, because some people doesn't like it hot. This one is Arabic allspice, which is 7 different spices and herbs mixed together. We mix them here, and you can buy it too from the grocery store. This has a little bit cumin, a little bit nutmeg, a little bit cardamoms, a little bit black pepper, a little bit cloves, and a little bit garlic, but not much of anything, except the most of it is the black pepper. We do it here. So this is my favorite spice when I do things. It's not hot, so it has lots of flavor. Okay. Then we have this nutmeg. So we're going to have a little bit. Nutmeg is very strong flavor. Really, you don't want to have much of nutmeg because it's very strong flavor. Then that's the garlic. We really use fresh garlic, but today we're using garlic powder because of the smell. You probably won't go wrong with this particular spice. It's called cardamoms. So we will add about maybe say 7-8 pieces. You don't want to add too much, but because it's going to cook for probably 45 minutes, so you really don't want it too much. So this stuff is really hot. I'm going to add 1 of each. We're going to add the chocolate, the habanero, the normal habanero, the banana habanero. Then we're going to add the 3 of the fish red chili. That's what we use.
And the chocolate habanero is that, it's not covered in chocolate, it's
no,
just dark.
It's just dark, and that's why they call it chocolate habanero. It's really hot though, really, really hot. Olive oil is too heavy for cooking, especially if you want to take a little bit longer time to cook, such as like potato. So we always cut it with a little bit vegetable oil or corn oil, however, or mazzol oil, however you like. Now look at this eggplant. This is the most eggplant experienced guy. We always cook him eggplant, Travis. But this is now, look at the eggplant. You want to get it to that color, and if you touch it, how soft, see? Okay, we're going to take these, put them again here so they can drain from all the oil. The beef is from the shoulder, this kind of beef. It's really tender. It's been marinated in olive oil, lemon, vinegar, oregano, and a little bit basil, and a couple garlic pieces, small. And it's been marinated since about 3 o'clock. Yes. Look at how beautiful the color, like almost gold brownish. That's with all the combination stuff on it. Look at the chicken, baby. It's almost done. This is being soaked in the water for probably hour and a half. You see how much expanded from 3 pound to probably 10 pound now. But then you drain the water. You don't want to soak it more than hour and a half. Just get all the starch you can get out of it. This way become a healthier meal and nicer meal. Just to let you know, this meal, it's one of the most authentic actually meals and traditional meals in Amman, Jordan and Palestine. So this meal, it's very, very hard to cook it in the restaurant per order, but it's good to cook it family style, which is when you have lots of people here. Hello, Karen, how are you? Hey, man, GD, how are you? Now we're gonna pour the water here because in the same pot, what we're gonna use is we're gonna layer the vegetable and everything else. So if Fabiola can help me, you see how the water looks? We're gonna start layering everything down. So this is the rice. If you wanna do the first one rice, that's fine. So you make sure the whole pan is covered with rice from the bottom. It doesn't have to go more than ½ inch or ¼ inch. So now we're gonna do again same thing. Make sure you don't fill the pot too much because you're gonna have the rice swollen up, then it's gonna get too much, you know, about maybe half or a little bit over half you should actually do the rice. Okay, we press it down a little bit. Then now we're gonna use the water. This water, it never should be more than 1.5 inches above the rice. So once you put the water here, you don't have to use all this water. Otherwise, too much water, you know, makes the rice soggy or makes it, we like it halfway soggy in the Middle East. But yeah, that's why we put 1.5 to 2 inch, but not all the way soggy. So this is the water, just like my politics. Oh, we talk lots of politics with these guys. We fight all the time, man. This is what's, you come any given time here, it's politics. You see how the rice is looking good. Now the water is almost boiling, the steaming out, so it's almost coming to a same level as the rice. That's when you actually want to turn the heat all the way down, then let it cook all together for another maybe 20 minutes. So now that's the completed meal. Okay, thank you. That's it. Good. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Okay. That's why we call it upside down. That's why we call it upside down. So now this is the upside down. Look at that, baby! Okay, I love it. Now we're gonna garnish it with pine nuts. It's roasted pine nuts. That meal, you guys gonna enjoy it and you're gonna love it. And I'm really happy to be around my friends all the way from Amman, Jordan to the heart of the United States, Kansas City, Parkville, Missouri.